Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. It's my Thursday video. I wanted to share with you guys a bunch of my favorite things currently in the beauty, skincare, drugstore, and regular like department store swaps that I've been loving, and also a couple like health items that I've been using and loving and can't wait to share with you. So to kick things off, I'm going to start with the drugstore swaps, because to me that's always like, okay, why wouldn't you spend less money and get something that's equally as good? So I'm always interested in knowing and hearing about things like that. So the first thing, I've been swapping out my department store concealer for this. It is a Maybelline product, and it's called Instant Age Rewind, and it's a dark circles concealer. So all you do, and I've talked about this before in my everyday makeup video I posted 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'll link that here for you guys as well. So all you do is take off the cap, you twist this, I don't want to do it a lot, but you twist this just like that, you hear the clicking noise, twist it a couple times, and then you start filling in under your eye. And you can pat this with your finger, or I like to use a beauty blender to do that as well. So this is number one. I don't even have like a department store concealer to show you what I swapped, because I've just been using this for the last couple months, and it's been working really well. So this is number one. Okay, the second swap is my eyelid primer. So this is something I will use before I put on my eyeshadow. So this is what I bought at Sephora. This is Smashbox, and this works great. It's a lid primer. And then I bought this L'Oreal Paris Magic Decrease Eyelid Primer. Oh, by the way, I just took off my red nail polish, so I don't know, I thought I got it all off, but apparently not. So this is a L'Oreal product, and it does the same thing, and it looks similar, it's just smaller. So this Smashbox lid primer in light is my color. It looks like this, and what you do is you rub this all over all the way up to your eyebrow, and you put this on before shadow, and it helps the makeup stay in place, your eyeshadow. But this does the same thing, and it's like half the price. So if you're looking to kind of watch your budget this month, this might be a great product for you to try. So it looks the exact same, it's just smaller. And then this color is 895. I don't know if that's the real color, or I don't know if they have a color for this. So anyway, this is it, and then you just go all the way up to your eyebrow before you put on your eyeshadow. And make sure that the one thing I learned with these products is that if you don't blend it in right away, they like stick. So, which is great, but also not great if you don't blend it. So like immediately use your finger or use your beauty blender or whatever you prefer to use to like kind of like rub this in, pat this into your eyelid. Okay. So the other thing is that a trick that I've been using and seriously has made a humongous difference is to use a bone colored eyeshadow before you put on your colored eyeshadow. So I will use the primer like I just showed you, and then I will use a color like this top one here. This is actually another drugstore product I've been using. You can see I've been using it. It's e.l.f. I've never used it before, but I was looking and getting a I was looking basically to replace my Urban Decay eyeshadow palette, you know, like the long ones, and found another one, and then I found this one, and this one was like $6 for this, and I was like, well, you know, like I might as well just try it. So I've been really enjoying this. My only complaint is that the last 4 browns, it's like I only need one. Maybe you use more than one, or like the darker ones for different things, but I really only been using this one right here. Okay, so yes, so anyway, the tip is to use this bone color after you prime your eyelids and before your eyeshadow, and it's made a huge difference in helping my eyeshadow pop, and really kind of, it's like, it basically also serves as a base. So I know that's an added step, but it takes 5 seconds and it's made a big difference. Okay, the next thing that I've been using and loving for years is this L'Oreal eyelid primer or eyelash primer. I did talk about this the other day on my beauty tutorial a couple weeks ago, that video, which as I said, I'll link below. So this is basically what I use every day before I put on my eyeshadow. Or no, my mascara. I was like, God, that doesn't sound right. Okay, so it's a white brush. And it's and you basically just go up and down like you would like your mascara, but it's a primer. So this helps elongate lengthen and give volume to your lashes. Okay, so the next thing is my favorite swap. You ready? Okay. This is a Sephora product. It's from Too Faced. It's called Better Than Sex Mascara. It's great. Love this product. Then I went to the drugstore and found this. Look at, they even look the same. And this is a Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Okay, so let me show you the differences. And by the way, I'm using the L'Oreal one today. It looks really well. Okay, so this brush is bigger. This is a thicker tube. This brush is bigger. See how it's like shaped like that? Really, really, really love this. It's definitely big. This one is a little bit smaller, but has a similar shape. It's just not as defined. Okay, so this is the bigger one from Too Faced, and this is the littler one from L'Oreal. So they're definitely similar, but they're not the same. That's actually funny looking at this like this, because this is way more shaped, and then this is like fuller. But still kind of like similar. So my point is that the L'Oreal one has been super awesome and wonderful, and I've seriously loved using it. I've been using it. I haven't had to replace the Too Faced because I've been using this L'Oreal, and it's been awesome. So if you're looking for a swap in your mascara, definitely try this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. But if you're looking for another like drugstore or department store or Sephora mascara, this Too Faced Better Than Sex is really, really great. This is just also great, and it's not as expensive. Okay, the last, I have a couple more beauty products, but this lipstick I'm wearing right now is actually I got as a freebie for my birthday Sephora thing, and I love it. It's called the Tartiest Lip Paint by Tarte, and why did no colors? Oh, it's called Birthday Suit. Maybe that's why I got it for my birthday. Just put two and two together. So it looks like this. It's little, it's mini, but I'm sure you can buy it in a bigger version. I just hit the side of that. That's really nice. And it goes on really smooth. It's like so smooth, and let it dry. I did 2 coats for the video. Let it dry, and it stays on for a long time, which is really nice. So this is lip paint from Tarte, and I will link this as well. Okay. So the other beauty product I've been loving is this dry shampoo. It is called Laboratories Chlorine Shampooing Dry Shampoo with Oat Milk. This has been working super well. And the one thing with dry shampoo that I always deal with, and I'm sure you guys do too, is that you always have to once you spray it. And also, if you're not familiar with dry shampoo, you should get on board because it's awesome. So if your hair is greasy and you don't have time to shower, then you spray this all over. Like I normally do the base here, and then sometimes I lift up and spray if it's like really bad. That's nice. And then it's like basically shampoo but dry, so then everything goes white. So the only problem for me with having dark hair is that I really have to like work my fingers and like kind of work it out so it doesn't look ashy or gray. But it's kind of funny because it's like, wow, this is what I'm gonna look like when I go gray. So anyway, so this is the dry shampoo I've been using and loving, and that's been working really well for me. Okay, so then last week on my podcast, last Tuesday, episode number 5, I talked about Rodan & Field skincare and how much I've really loved using a new product. I have to tell you, and let me just be honest with you, that if you haven't listened to the podcast, go back and listen to it, because I talked about kind of my struggles with skincare in the past and acne. And then the week before my wedding a year ago, I got like a baby rash all over my face 4 days before the wedding. Like, I am not kidding. And it never went away for the wedding, so I just like had to live with it. It's actually kind of sad because you can see like a little bit of it in my wedding photos, like if you look like in the close-up ones, you know. But that's okay, it happens. It's just because kind of one of those things. I still don't know what caused it. But go back and listen to the whole podcast, and I haven't found anything that's worked. I've tried so many different products, and finally, after hearing about Rodan and Fields for so long, I decided to take the plunge and try it. So I've been using it. Basically for me, I've been using this Redefine line, which is like our anti-aging and toning, getting rid of fine lines, and it's been amazing. So there's a 3-step thing, 1, 2, and then 3. Ooh, there it is. Okay, so basically you take this, this is your daily cleansing mask. So you use this twice a day, morning and night, and basically you squirt a little bit of this on your fingers and take some warm water and rub it all over your face. It has like these little tiny like micro scrubs in them, which feel really, really good. So you do that, and then you let that sit for 2 minutes. So people are like, oh, I don't have 2 minutes. Yes, you do, because don't you have to brush your teeth? Do you not brush your teeth in the morning? Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, then you're gross. No, I'm just kidding. But you have 2 minutes, so like just do it. Put it on, brush your teeth, and you'll be fine. And then the next step is, so then you wash it off with warm water, and then you pat your face dry, and then you use this toner. This takes 5 seconds, and you just squirt some on a cotton ball or a cotton pad, and then you rub it all over your face, and this minimizes pores, and I've seen huge results with this, like, quickly. And then in the morning you use this cream. It has sunblock in it, so you put that all over your face, and then at night you use the PM cream. So you do the same thing, and it's only 3 steps. It takes no time. People, if you think you don't have time for this, then you're wrong, because you're making an excuse, because there's always time, and you will feel so much better, because I have felt so much better having like confidence with skincare, with my skin. I also will say that even today, I've used half the amount of foundation that I normally use and that I would have used 6 weeks ago. That is huge for me, because I was still suffering from these little bumps, and even the stuff I went to 2 dermatologists, and that stuff like just didn't work for my skin. And this has been amazing, and you guys, it's been such short amount of time, and it's helped so much. So if you're interested in learning more, go listen to the podcast from last week, message me, comment, email me, stylemilauren@gmail.com. Also on my blog, on the top header, it says Shop Rodan and Fields. So if you go to stylemilauren.com on your desktop computer, click Rodan and Fields, and you can like start educating yourself there. But please reach out, and I'm more than happy to help you. Okay, so other than that, I have 3 more things that are really, really quick. The first thing is this is food related, by the way. So every morning I start my morning with Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides Powder. The only reason I'm sharing this again is because people keep messaging me and asking me about it. So basically what it is, I'll show you what it looks like. It's basically just like this white, I'm almost done with this thing, this white powder, and you use a scoop. I use 1 scoop in my coffee in the morning. You can use up to two times a day. I just use 1, but it's been amazing in helping my nails grow, especially also my hair, but especially my nails. This has been such a game changer for me, because I've been struggling with weak nails, and it's probably because I was deficient in this, and now this is amazing. It's really, really helped. But I will say that it says unsweetened or unflavored, but personally I think it has a little bit of like flavor, because it is, you know, it's collagen, so there's definitely a little bit of flavor to it. So I've been using these Sweet Leaf Sweet Drops stevia in my coffee, and you're like, oh, I don't like stevia, it has an aftertaste. Well, the drops don't. So the packets might. So if you've been trying the packets and you're like, oh, well, I don't like that taste, I don't like that either, it's gross. These don't have, this doesn't give you the aftertaste, it's gross. So it's a really great combination. I just use like a couple drops, that's all you need. And some people don't even have a problem with the Vital Proteins collagen peptides taste. I just am like very sensitive to that. So I use these, and they're awesome. And once again, I'll link everything below. Okay, then my last thing is these amazing Hail Mary chocolate chips, organic virgin coconut oil, vanilla, and Celtic sea salt. So this is like a little coconut macaroon, but they're refrigerated and they're like, it literally tastes like cookie dough. It's amazing. I love cookie dough. So it's called Hail Mary. They're gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, non-GMO. They're delicious. So I bought them at my local health food store, but I'm sure you can get them online. Seriously, you need to buy these. They're so good. Okay, you guys, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Oh, do you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come on. Come here. Oh, you can't see him. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you love the video. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below. Be more than happy to answer them for you. And I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.